Welcome back to another 2021 Player Outlook presented by RotoHeat.com. This time we're talking Ronald Jones, running back, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. As always, thank you guys for supporting the channel by smashing that like, the subscribe, the notification icon. With that being said, let's get to it. All right, so the 13 guys that looked into Rojo, we think he's going to finish somewhere between running back 23 and 29 overall at the end of the season. 4 buying, 4 holding, 5 are selling. So like always with Rojo, it's kind of a split decision. You got some people that like him, you got some people that hate him, you got some that are indifferent. I'm an indifferent. We do believe his ADP is going to be the same this time next year as it is where it currently is right now, or very similar to. And we anticipate that he's going to be a weekly flex play in 2021. Remember, this is a team that has no problem using and deploying multiple running backs in varying situations. But Rojo's proven his worth. Last year he had over 1,000 yards combined between rushing and receiving. I think he had like 978 rushing and like 170, 165 receiving, 8 touchdowns. The interesting thing is that he's continued to develop. The reception side of his game, it looks like they're still trying to keep him heavily involved in that area. 2 years ago he had 40 receptions. Last year he had 42, 43, something like that. And so don't be afraid to, if you're a contending team, to use Rojo in a flex type role on your team and maybe even use him as a regular starter throughout the season, because he provides that value. He can do all of the things that you need him to do. He's got value in the passing game. He's got value in the running game. He's not necessarily the goal line back there, but he's getting touchdowns every season. He's getting a little. Last year he had, I think, 8 total rushing and receiving. He's got the speed. That's never really been the concern. There have been other concerns throughout our time studying and learning about Rojo, but that's just kind of the way Rojo's career has been at the fantasy level, at the NFL level. People have either loved him, hated him, or been indifferent. Just is what it is. It's hard to really get a true long-term value on Rojo because it seems like the team's done everything they could to bring in competition. Now, most teams are deploying multiple running backs, so, be that as it may, Rojo still has, a shelf life. Running backs, we've heard plenty of fantasy analysts over the years talk about running backs have a shorter shelf life than everybody else, so is Rojo only got another 2 years of fantasy relevance? Maybe it's only 1. This will be year 3 that we're in now. Maybe it's the 3-year limit. Maybe it's 4. Maybe it's 5. We've seen running backs go longer and have longer shelf lives. You just never know. He's got the speed and athletic ability as long as he doesn't take any major injuries. But that's what we think. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Is he a weekly flex play for you? Let's keep this conversation going. We thank you guys as always for hanging out with us, and don't forget to check out the rest of the 2021 player outlooks below.